Hello everyone. This has been quite the stretch of no videos for a long time, and I do apologize for that. To my loyal fan base, I just sometimes find myself I move a lot. I move a lot, and I find myself in situations where I just can't really do much sometimes. When you live in rooming houses, you end up with different configurations of people all the time. So like different schedules and different beliefs, and you kind of have to tiptoe around that. I'm not saying that I've faced any kind of discrimination or anything. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon, but um, I will say as a courtesy of you're living in a house with other people with varying beliefs, you kind of want to be careful what you say, and you know right now there's no one in the house, so I feel very free. I feel kind of well, this is my chance, right? Some people moved in, some people moved out, and right now the house is empty. Um, so I also deal with a lot of comments thrown at me, in unofficial ways. And when I say unofficial, I mean like offline. So if you go through my blog, you won't see anybody commenting on anything because nobody comments on anything I do on my blog, which is fine. I'm kind of, I guess maybe I'm talking about like hard hitting subjects, and like nobody really wants to get into it, especially online. So it is what it is. Maybe I'm not being engaging enough, just to be fair, right? Maybe I should post stuff that is more sensationalist and like, salacious, you know what I mean? Where's Richard Dawkins when you need him, right? Um, I don't know if that's a bad joke or what, but anyway. Um, so I get a lot of offline comments, and one user actually basically suggested to me that I do a video and talk about how I don't know what the hell it is I'm doing. So I'm gonna take her up on that challenge, and I will say yes. If Darwin couldn't have figured it out, how in the how in the how the hell am I gonna figure it out? Like I won't. I don't have all the answers, right? Um, and I think that's a difficult thing for a lot of people to say. Even to this very day, I think a lot of people find it very difficult to say, I do not know. And maybe I'm too comfortable with it, to be fair again, but like, I mean, I think a lot of people just don't know things and they feel very uncomfortable, uneasy. And I would even say some people go so far as to be insulted, and kind of like, you know, they find out they get this feeling that they're being forced into something, when they can't respond knowledgeably, to someone's arguments. Um, and that's a flaw. That's a flaw of the human race, but I think it's an important flaw because none of us, no individual on the planet Earth, knows everything. Like, it is an empirical deficit that every one of us has when it comes to knowledge. No one of us, and we have advanced as a species. But ask me to come up with a transistor the size of a microscopic size. I wouldn't be able to. Not in a bagillion years would I know how to come up with that. Like a pencil. Ask me to design a pencil from scratch without the knowledge of how pencils are made. I wouldn't know how to do that. I would have no idea. I wouldn't know how to. I wouldn't know where to begin. I have no clue. Um, but I think I was just gonna say there's a comfort in knowing that nobody else knows anything really either. But yeah, it's not. It's a very shallow comfort knowing that the rest of us are just as clueless as everybody else. Um, but it's something as much as we're here on the planet Earth living our lives, we kind of have to come to grips with the idea that we don't know everything and we will never know everything. And it's just simply, like I said, an empirical deficit that the human race has. That being said, when I post stuff on my blog, I tend to cite a lot of stuff, like or reference a lot of stuff. So I post articles, I post podcasts, magazine articles, newspaper articles. I reference experts and professionals and academics and public intellectuals. So I'm not telling you that you have to believe me, that you must believe me or else. What I'm telling you is, look, this is where I'm getting my information. This is what makes sense to me. And if if you don't like it, you have two choices. Well, one choice. If you don't like it, you just leave my blog. Like, just leave my blog. Um, and the other option, if you like it, is to stay on the blog. And would it kill some of you to comment sometimes on some of the stupid videos and stupid comments I make? Like, I mean, anyway. So this video is just a warm up. I'm definitely gonna try to get back into making videos. And if the house is in the configuration that is now, which I don't think it'll last very long, but if it's in the configuration that it is now, um, I should have a lot of like free time during the day to make videos. So there's something I should think about in terms of taking advantage of stuff. Although I don't have a lot prepared to say, my stuff is on the fly, like, ad hoc. Um, but yeah, so I look out for more videos, and keep contemplating how dumb you are. I know I am. Okay, bye.